Hello friends, my name is Rahul Rathore. Welcome to my channel Google Cloud and AI Insights. Today we are going to create a Spanner instance and Spanner database using Cloud Console. We can create our Spanner instance in 4 easy steps. First we have to select an edition, then we need to provide the instance name, then we need to configure the instance and finally we allocate compute capacity. So without any further delay, let's quickly jump on the console. As you can see, this is my Google Cloud account. I have access to this console. I'm a paid member here. When I search Spanner, you can see that there are two options. I can go with the free Spanner or I can create a provisioned instance. Let's go with the provisioned ones. So you can see that there are 3 editions: Standard, Enterprise and Enterprise Plus. They all are the Spanner instance, but they have various functionalities. For our demo purpose, we will go with the Enterprise instance. Now I need to name my instance. Let's see, I'm naming it my first instance. Next step, choose a configuration. So you can see that we can deploy it regional or as a multi-region resource. Regional resource, as we discussed in the previous video, regional instance has the 99.99% availability SLA, while the multi-region implementation have 5.9 availability SLA. We can compare those region configurations. So let's see, I select a US Central one and I can compare it with, let's say, Asia South 2. So you see, configuration type both are regional replicas. In a regional implementation, we are going to have 3 read-write replicas in 3 separate zones. So that is provided in both the instances, both the regions. But if you see the available optional read-only replicas, they are available only in Iowa but not in Delhi. Rest availability and supported editions are same. Both have the 4.9 availability and they supports all the editions. Let's compare it with some other one. Let me go to the multi-region instance. Let's say I'm going to name Europe Asia one. Now if you see the replicas, so the regional one has only 3 read-write replicas, but the multi-region has the read-write replicas, it has read-only replicas, and it also has the witness replica. There are also the options, they also have the available optional read-only replicas. You can see the difference here. Availability for regional one, it has 4.9, and for the multi-region it's 5.9. But as you can see that multi-regional instance only is supported only in Enterprise Plus edition. Now let's go back and select the regional instance, and we are going to select the region, let's say US East 1. Now you can see it is providing 3 read-write replicas, availability 4.9 and maximum storage capacity as 10 TB. And you can see the pricing estimate. It is going to cost you 1.27 per hour. Now continuing. Now we have to allocate compute capacity. So as we seen earlier that we can provision the compute capacity using nodes or processing units. Processing unit we select when we have the database which is smaller in size, and for that not necessarily we need the whole node. In that case, we can start with the processing units. So processing units is 1/10 in the size of the node. As you can see, processing units support granular instance sizing under one node. One node is equivalent to 1000 processing units. Instance with fewer than 1000 PUs are shown as 0 nodes. Here you can start with the 100 processing units. If I select this one, then I can provide, as you see, processing unit starts at 100 and it can be increased by the increments of 100 to 1000. So it can be 100 processing units or 200 or 400. We cannot go with 150 or 120. Right. Now for our demo, let's select the nodes and we are going to keep one node. Let's keep the other settings as default. And we create the instance. Wait for the few seconds and the instance will be created. we can see that instance is created. Let's go to that instance. So as you can see here, instance is created, edition type is enterprise, instance ID my first instance, and we have chosen US East 1 configuration. You can see its a compute capacity is one node, which is equivalent to 1000 processing units. As of C, you can see there is no databases. We have not created any database. You can see on the left hand side, we have the options of overview, import, export, backup, restore, instance partition, and the observability. We will also explore those, but they are not in the scope of current video.